Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn about chapter 5, the fundamental unit of life, the cell. This is first chapter of biology. Cell is the basic structural unit of life. This is, you can see in this diagram, these small compartment like structures are cell. Cells are so tiny, so small that we cannot see them with naked eyes, but very, very important because they are the base of life. The base of biology, all the living organisms are made up of cell. Discovery of the cell. Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665 in the Cork. He saw first time a compartment like structure, this honeycomb like structure, which is called as cell. Actually, the meaning of cell is little room. They look like little room. That's why this name was given by Robert Hooke. And he discovered these cells with the help of self-designed microscope. Why microscope? Because these are very tiny things which cannot be seen without microscope. Later on, first living cell in pond water was discovered by Leeuwenhoek in 1674 with some improved microscope. This is the first living cell. After that, Robert Brown in 1831 discovered nucleus. Now we know cell has a center part called nucleus. So first time this was discovered by Robert Brown. After that, Purkinje in 1839 coined the term protoplasm. Protoplasm means the living material inside the cell. Protoplasm term is used for cytoplasm and nucleus combinedly. They both, cytoplasm and nucleus combinedly called as protoplasm, and this is the characteristic feature of living organisms. So protoplasm is present only in living cell. This picture is showing various types of cells. These cells, these are animal cells, red blood cells, ovum, nerve cell, bone cell, smooth muscles, etc. These are different kind of cells which are present in human body, and you can see that their shapes and sizes are different. Some are spherical in shape, some are elongated, some are spindle shaped cells. Their sizes and shapes are different because they perform different functions. For example, nerve cell has to transmit nerve impulse from one point to another point in the body. So its function is to transmit the nerve impulse, that's why it is elongated in shape. Red blood cells have to carry oxygen. That's why their shape is spherical and their shape suits to their function. So it depends on the function they perform. There are different kind of organisms in our surrounding according to their size. Some are unicellular, means made up of single cell only. For example, amoeba, paramecium, bacteria, chlamydomonas, etc. These are the organisms whose body is made up of one cell only, single cell. Next type of organisms are multicellular. Their body is made up of many cells. For example, human beings, trees, animals, etc. Thank you.